Hey, what's up folks? So guess what? It's finally time for the long-awaited sequel of Lone Echo. I can't wait. It's going to be such a blast to finally be playing this together with you all.
I'm gonna get you patched up. I promise.
In this spoiler-free review, I am first going to show you some action-packed gameplay, so you know what to expect when you potentially dive in yourself. And at the end, I'll share my final thoughts, telling you if you should buy the game or not. So stay tuned. Anyways, for this video, I am going to use my Quest in combination with Oculus Link, so that does mean that it's not natively running on a standalone VR headset. You still need a powerful computer. But who knows, maybe in the future it will. Oh, and before I forget, here's a quick summary of the new game. So in Lone Echo 2, you once again step into the role of Android Jack.
Jack! Oh, thank God.
Captain Rhodes, report to observation.
Don't say a word.
He's going to embark on another captivating adventure alongside his friend and captain, Olivia Rhodes. The sequel brings back all the innovative and unique features that made the original a flagship title for PC VR. So this is going to be exciting all around. I hope you are ready. And it is an Oculus exclusive, meaning that officially you can only play this on the Quest or the Rift. But I can tell you it also works on other headsets, but more on that later. With that being said though, let's jump right into the metaverse and have some fun. Let's go!
Initialize boot sequence.
Jack? Jack, look at me. You alright?
I'm sorry. Who is Jack?
Do you know what
Liv. I'm fine. I was only joking.
Oh, God, you had me worried.
The transfer worked just as Juno said. It was funny though, right?
Hilarious. Well, Jack, I'll say this. You certainly clean up nice.
Thank you. I must admit this shell's architecture is much more spacious than my previous one.
Just don't go forgetting where you came from.
Now that the transfer is complete, I'd suggest running calibrations to acclimate your software to the new shell.
Cool.
Actually not a terrible idea.
Then it's settled. I'll queue up the appropriate modules.
Sit tight, Jack. We'll have you sorted quick enough.
Let's go. I'm free. Finally. I gotta say, it feels good to be back.
We appear to be making progress.
Whatever I can do to help.
You can start by restoring the generator.
Lead on.
Cycling the airlock now.
Restoring the generator, huh? I can do that. Do we need any duct tape? Okay, maybe that wasn't so funny.
Ready to depart.
Jack, listen. Get to the generator. Stabilize the power grid. Hopefully, by then, we'll have come up with an idea for what's next.
Whatever you need me to do, I'll take care of it.
I know you will. Now off you go. Good luck.
See you soon.
Commencing depressurization.
I got this, I promise.
Depressurization complete.
Whoa.
Exiting airlock. How do I reach the generator?
The generator facility should be just up ahead as you exit.
Copy that.
This is absolutely stunning. The view, it's gorgeous. This is what I call the power of PC VR, baby. Haha. So there's the generator. I got you in my sights. Let's sneak in.
I've located the entrance.
Unfortunately, it seems the airlock is offline, most likely due to the power failure. An alternate access method will be required.
Does that mean there's another way in?
Station blueprints show an access hatch on the facility's exterior. Look for a small rectangular hatch with a red cover.
Copy that. I'll take a look outside.
Okay, so let's float around the building and see if we can spot a maintenance entrance. So this huge open world, by the way, can be explored. You can go wherever you want. And it's jam-packed with Easter eggs and hidden secrets, so make sure you just, go on a little adventure yourself. I'm going to open this.
Access hatch located.
With my
Looks like I'll have to cut my way in.
laser cutter,
With
yes.
the generator's interior in a vacuum state, it should be safe to use your cutter here. Explosive decompression will not be an issue.
Copy that.
Let's climb aboard. I have to crouch here to be able to make my way through. I think this is the floor, or well, right under the floor. It's the generator. Oh, that doesn't look good at all. It's offline and locked.
Reactor located.
Great. How's it look?
Not well. I'm seeing smoke, likely from an internal malfunction.
That explains the power outage.
And the life support failure.
Right, better open it up, Jack. See what's going on in there.
On it. Hopefully it's not going to explode. So the core is completely facked up.
Malfunction confirmed. A bad reactor core.
Well, we have to find 2 in total. Oh, I guess that's a freebie then. That was easy. And fully
Now
charged.
simply rotate the core clock.
Dawn did it.
Core is locked in.
Excellent.
Let's go back to the storage. See if there's anything else we can find. Oh, are you kidding me? The doors are locked. But there is a hatch. So let me see if I can... Oh no! The range is too weak. A network terminal, huh? So I can scan these with my data link tool and extract information.
Scan successful. Interesting. Shortly before the outbreak, the engineers developed a means of optimizing the power flow of the reactor. Jack, if you can find more data on this, I may be able to adapt these principles to your integrated cutter.
How much more data?
Uncertain. Without possessing the actual data, it's impossible to measure its size.
I'll keep watch for more data ports.
There's our plan. Find data, upgrade our tools. And next to doing that, you can also find audio logs and things that tell you more about the past and the future of the story itself.
I'll probably have to cut my way through from the other side.
This is going to bring us closer to a laser cutter that has more range.
Nice work, Jack. Much of the data here will prove useful in augmenting your cutter. Unfortunately, we will need more to complete the design. But I did find something that might be of interest.
Oh, you did?
A voice memo from the station's chief engineer regarding the technology. I've added it to your on-computer's data tab, Jack.
Interesting. Tell me more. My curiosity is going wild. So this is where you can listen to those audio logs that I mentioned just a second ago.
Hey everyone, I wanted to send a quick update to just our team before the news goes wide. We did it. As of about 6 minutes ago, we flipped the switch on the new reaction management system. We're seeing a stable 72% increase in outflow with a peak at almost 90%. For those keeping score, that's 12% of the projections. Hell of a job, everyone. This will save lives.
Interesting. So this is a fabricator. So when you found all the data, you hop in here and then you can start upgrading that tool of yours. That's it. Easy peasy.
This drone's power appears to be depleted.
There should be an induction charger nearby. Simply insert the drone to replenish its power. Once it finishes charging, we should be able to access its data port.
It's alive! Come back here. I need your infos for my laser cutter.
Excellent. That did indeed provide sufficient data. Just give me a moment to process everything. Stand by. Schematic complete. Please head to the nearest fabricator so we can install the improvement to your cutter.
This is it. This is my moment. Reprint. This should work.
Integration successful. Your shell's reactive cutter has been refitted
Whoa.
with extended range and efficiency.
That's
Well
insane.
done, Juno.
The pleasure was mine. And please, restrict cutting to non-critical equipment.
Oh, sorry. So what you have seen so far are two tools, but there are many more. The more you play, the better it gets.
Captain, I've finished compiling the log data you requested.
Great. Can you pass it to my ARM computer, Juno? Actually, best send it to Jack as well.
Of course.
The last core.
Jack, I've added it to your data tab.
I love doing that. Never gets old.
Second core installed.
Power on. Welcome to the future. Hopefully it doesn't explode.
The reactor is back online.
Yes, the lights.
Power hasn't returned here on the ship yet.
Jack, power still needs to be distributed from here to the ship, as well
Oh.
as the rest of the station.
Of course.
The control room has a console you can use to perform this final step.
Ah. So,
Distribution complete. Power grid stabilized. Life
Oh.
support systems optimal.
hello.
Well done, Jack. We're getting full power here.
How is progress on
No
your end?
problemo.
Dr. Harlan's still running Sims, but I think we at least have a working theory. Well, Jack, what's up first? Grab some creepy crawlies from the research facility? Or dig up a fuel cell for the FTL drive?
I think we should obtain some biomass samples.
I'll collect our biomass samples first.
Though no longer operational, there is a tram line leading from the central transit hub out to the research facility.
Understood.
Yes, true. Okay, let's go to our next objective. This is going to be the last mission we are going to do before we wrap up the video. So I'm going to use this. This makes you go super fast. It's a true time savior. It gets you everywhere in no time. And yeah, you can find this within the world itself. It's one of the hidden secrets, actually, so good luck. You have to check every nook and cranny. Shout out to Mike for finding this first. So let's go to the research facility. You can even do barrel rolls, watch. That's crazy. And we arrived at our destination. So I'm going to park this over here, next to this spooky entrance.
The facility appears to be in fairly poor condition, but there is at least some power flowing.
I don't know about you all, but I have a bad feeling about this place.
Biomass has taken hold here.
Ugh. Yeah, we found the biomass. But not the way we expected. This is really sad. It consumed everything. Including the people who were working here.
I found a casualty in the lobby.
Dr. Brianna Levington. Data recovery successful.
This honestly gives me Stranger Things vibes. You know the Upside Down? Well, that's...
95%.
Ah!
Shield 50%.
Ooh. I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh. Looks like we have to find a different path. So I climbed into the ceiling. Maybe this is going to be my shortcut. What? There's someone... Someone tried to do the same as me, but didn't succeed. Let me scan your data.
Scan complete. We still need more data.
And here we have the medical bay. Oh no, no. Everywhere I go, I see biomass. So I found a cloak emitter, and this apparently allows me to freeze the biomass. Watch. Huh. And then I can pass those webs, those annoying ones, and start scanning more of the data that I need. Let's see. Is there anything? Here? Oh, that scared me. Oh, here it is.
Data collection complete.
Whew.
Finalizing tool reconstruction.
Ugh.
Reconstruction complete. Please visit a fabricator to install your new cloak emitter.
Oh! So I'm getting my own, my mini version of that cloak emitter. In my tool lineup. Wow. Okay, let's do it. Reprint. And
Cloak emitter installation
yes!
successful. This portable version is practically
Huh.
identical to the mounted prototypes you've
I'm
been
gonna
using
try
thus
it.
far.
freeze! Right there!
Excellent. A tool like this will make it much easier to get around.
Just keep in mind that its effective range had to be reduced to a
Aha!
short mobility. If you move too far away from the
Oh,
target, the tool
This is
will
my best
deactivate.
new friend.
Ah, noted.
Oh, I'm so happy to be finally out of that hellhole, that nightmare.
I'm entering what appears to be an excavation site.
You are correct. It's the only remaining route to the biomass containment area.
Ooh.
I'm detecting a tick up ahead.
Would my cloak emitter be effective?
I believe so. And the device's range should allow you to cloak the tick before it detects
Try
you.
it. Ah!
Cloaking successful.
Ooh.
All this advanced tech, and the biomass still broke containment.
So that, my friends, was a tick. And they are not friendly creatures at all. They usually just want to hack you and then eat you alive.
There is a conveyance system installed overhead.
That is how newly arriving containment units were transferred into main storage. Local telemetry indicates a significant biomass presence throughout the area. Containment certainly failed here.
Acknowledged. I will proceed with caution.
And it's gone. Oh, there's the container. That's
Proceeding through the web now.
what we came
Is
for.
this the cargo bay?
Yes, and our containment unit is indeed intact.
I'm still prepping the intake system. Should be ready by the time the container gets here, though. I'm assuming we have what we need.
Yes.
Jack, the cargo drone will be unable to retrieve the container until it's released from the loading pallet. There should be a release mechanism near the container.
Container released.
Confirmed. Container primed for departure.
It will need to be hooked up once it gets here, Jack. Care to give it the final touch?
Yes.
I believe I would, yes. I doubt the procedure will take long.
Okay then. See you in a few.
Cargo drone is departing in 3, 2, 1. Igniting thrusters.
And with that, it's time to end the video and talk about my final thoughts. And that's what you can expect from the gameplay of Lone Echo 2. In total, it took me 8 hours to finish it, but with this huge open world at your disposal, I think you can stretch it to at least 12 hours of playtime, finding all the hidden secrets and data. Overall, this story is amazing. It's a worthy sequel that introduces new characters and plots, but at the same time respectfully reflects back on the first part of Lone Echo 2. It's an adventure with action-packed, nostalgic, comical and emotional moments that make you laugh, cry, and most importantly, make you feel connected to the characters and their motives. It's so well written in combination with the voice acting, and because of all of that being on point, it turns into one of the most powerful VR storytellers that you can play this year. The game does make sure it gives you a quick rundown of everything that happened in the original Lone Echo, but that doesn't take away that you must definitely play the first one if you want to enjoy and understand Lone Echo 2's storyline. Anyways, gameplay-wise, I think there is enough new going on here. The way you float around in space hasn't really changed, but they made sure to spice things up with unlockable thrusters that you can now boost with, so it's not going that slow anymore. Next to that, you have an array of different tools that make puzzle solving feel refreshing and challenging. Of course, you also get to again choose what answers you want to give or decide to completely ignore them. The data tablet you use to navigate through the world has been updated too, allowing you to collect even more infos than before, and it can be a huge help if you are stuck. The best part though is how interactive Lone Echo 2 has become. You can pretty much inspect everything you see. There is literally a piece of dialogue for each and every obscure item that you find. It's insane how much work they put into this. I think that in the end, the game's level design is a nice mix between exploring, puzzle solving, and fighting enemies. It kept the pace going from start to finish without getting boring, and that is an art on itself. In my opinion, it did take you by the hand a little too long at the beginning, because you do have to ask Liv and Juno permission for like everything, but around 1.5 hours in, it luckily disappeared, and then you can just do whatever you want to do and not have to worry about having to ask again. On the other end of the spectrum, we have the music and the sounds that really set the mood and level up the immersion of being lost in outer space. It deserves all credits. And at times the visuals are absolutely gorgeous too. The mocapping and environments felt rich and alive and made my curiosity go completely wild. Sometimes I was just completely starstruck by the insane amount of detail and the scale, the vibes that, you know, these places give you. But if I compare this to the early build that I got to play back in 2019 at E3 on the Rift S, the footage that you see here by the way, then I do have to come to the conclusion that they slightly downgraded the visuals. If you compare the graphics side by side with what I played today and what I played 2 years ago, then I do think you can see that they have made some changes. It's not huge, I would say it still looks pretty, it's still a pleasure for the eyes and a true showcase of what PC VR can pull off. Sadly, yeah, here we go, this isn't always the case, because it does seem like the game has some kind of a strange texture problem. In the final build that I received, I noticed that some of the textures did not load or lost detail even when I was playing on the highest settings. I honestly think this was the main reason why Lone Echo 2 was delayed in the first place, because it's the only thing that still has to be patched and doesn't feel finished. It interestingly enough also kinda hints towards a potential Quest part, something I seriously think Ready at Dawn is working on behind the scenes. It would explain this mysterious downgrade in visual fidelity, right? And the sudden disappearance of its original launch date for Rift S. Anyhow, conspiracies and textures aside, I haven't encountered any other bugs, so Ready at Dawn has done a splendid job on delivering a solid AAA VR title that has been properly playtested for once. As I said before, it is a Quest / Rift exclusive, but it does work with Revive too, so if you want to use a Valve Index, a HP Reverb or a Vive, you can. Do keep in mind that I only tested this on my Index and that the controls were working just fine. It just booted up without any problems. So in conclusion, Lone Echo 2, must play. It's a fantastic AAA VR game that seems to have been frozen in time. It's pretty much the last holy grail of Facebook's bet on PC VR from the past. They have moved on a long time ago and are more focused on the Quest and their standalone platform. The Rift S and PC VR has become more of an afterthought, and that shows in the way they are, handling the marketing of Lone Echo 2. They haven't really posted much, they haven't really let people people know that it's out. And that concerns me because the mainstream VR crowd will not even know it's here and that they should play it and that it's a captivating story that they have to experience. Of course, the multiple delays also didn't help. I think that also became a problem very, very quickly because after a while, people are like, I don't even know if this is ever gonna come out. So yes, it's a combination of things, but I am happy it's now here. That's why I'm making this video, to let you know, to make sure you are going to play it, because if you do discover this hidden gem, you will be rewarded with a unique and thrilling journey that hits you right in the feels. This is one of those games that turns into a memory, like it really happened. So link is in the description below. Spread the love, share it with your friends, because this is a title that everyone needs to know about. This is just cool stuff, okay? So let me know in the comments below what you think of all of this. Let's unchain a discussion about PC VR, because I do think it's going to be a while before we are going to see a game like Lone Echo 2 in the future. It's the same with Half-Life Alyx. We're just waiting and waiting and we never know what to expect. There is no roadmap, there is no horizon for PC VR. There are things coming, but most of it is for PlayStation VR or the Quest. But I think PC VR deserves as much love as the other platforms. So with that being said, until next time, see you in the metaverse and bye bye for now.